Hi, this is Jared Polak, founder of Entre Results, author of Entre Balance, author of Entre Business, founder of the one and only Entre Results Academy. Excited to be with you for another dynamic podcast. The title today is How Owners Make Crazy Good Income. How owners make crazy good income. And here's what I want to look at today. I want to look at 3 observations of why certain business owners make crazy good income. And so just to define crazy good, I'm particularly looking at the top 1 to 2% of income earners in the United States. Top 1 to 2% of income earners in the United States. So it's talking about how much people make per year in terms of income. It's not talking about basically an equity strategy or building equity to sell the business. That's a different thing. It's not talking about total net worth of people. It is specifically the people that take in a lot of money per year. What are 3 things I've observed over these 10 or 11 years of coaching of why that happens? And maybe how can you take some of those nuggets and apply it to your own business? Number 1, to be in that top 1 to 2%, the owner is very good at either sales or very good at marketing or very good at both. Very good at sales or very good at marketing or very good at both. You observe from a sales situation, these owners who have these long-term, really good relationships with their customers and people just buy from them. They have the ability to have great relationships, but also drive and encourage people to make a buying decision, usually multiple decisions over a long period of time. That is a characteristic of people that make a lot of money. The other thing is, on a side note, there's people that maybe aren't the sales type people, but they have, this analytical mindset, and they just have this ability to methodically create and generate so many qualified leads through marketing that they gain business that way as well. A lot of times it's done through the internet, oftentimes, this analytical mindset of creating leads. Sometimes it's done through other forms of marketing, like direct marketing, mail outs, things like that. But there's just an ability to be exceptionally good at one of these 2 areas, because certainly you have to have business. Nothing happens until someone sells something. Well, in order to sell something, you need to have a lead, or you need to be great at converting those leads, or you need to be great at both. So I encourage you, if you're not great at sales or you're not great at marketing and you own a business, become great at one of those 2. Second thing that I have observed about crazy good business owners is that the product you sell or the service you sell does matter in regards to the income that people earn. Now, let me give you an example. When I looked into coaching originally, I really was fascinated with this idea of life coaching. And we have life coaching services at Entre Results, and our business coaching has elements of life coaching throughout. However, to be a 100% life coach versus to be a 100% business coach, the financial opportunity is much greater in business coaching than life coaching. The return on investment, it's easier to sell to clients. You can charge more because you get that return, whereas life coaching, it's more difficult. Now, I'm not saying that we should have limiting beliefs. You can be a life coach and make a ton of money. You can make lots of money doing life coaching or be in that industry. However, if you took a group of business coaches and a group of life coaches, the business coaches on average will earn a lot more because the industry or the niche matters in terms of what you're selling. So for example, if I had a business or one has a business that I've observed that they sell in the oil and gas industry in Houston, Texas, and you sell a specific thing, you're a supplier to the oil and gas industry, you can make crazy amounts of money just because the pool of money is so much bigger in terms of what you can earn. Now, so all that being said, your industry and your product and service, it does matter in terms of my observation of people that make the top 1% to 2% of earners. So, all that being said, this is not to have you change your industry or anything like that. It's just to state the obvious fact that sometimes people don't realize that what they're selling is important in terms of making that level of money. So, then the final thing that is very important that I've observed is that people that make crazy amounts of money have been in business for 5 years or more usually. Now, there's exceptions to this, but making that crazy amount of money that first year, I just don't see it. It just doesn't happen as frequently. Not saying it can't happen, but it just is very much unlikely. And so if you're at a starting point of your business, just start up, first year, 2 years, 3 years, you may not be in that top 1% to 2% yet, but it doesn't mean that you won't. It also doesn't mean that you can't be earning good money your first year, your first 2 years. It just means that it might not be crazy good yet. So you have to stay consistent. So people that are consistent, doing the right things over a long amount of time, that are in business for 5 years or more, those are the people that make crazy good income. So great at sales or marketing, understanding that your product or service matters, and being in business for 5 years or more. Go out and take action on those, and hopefully you too can make crazy good income if you're not doing so already. Again, this is Jared Polak, founder of Entre Results. Have a better than amazing day.